Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan, an Olympian and beach volleyball world champion and a longtime professional indoor player.
And I'm Adam, former indoor player and coach, current beach volleyball coach, and most importantly, Sarah's husband.
Today we're watching season 4, episode 21 of Haikyu called Hero. Last episode, excellent.
Sarah's favorite character.
I had waterworks like crazy yet again. These episodes will be the death of me.
I wonder if we're going another back-to-back criers.
Maybe. Wouldn't be surprised.
I feel we know all the characters now. I don't think there's going to be any more surprises from an Arzaki side. This episode is going to be volleyball-centric, third set. Let's get it going.
Adam's like, I don't care about all of the side stuff.
I do care about the side stuff. I like the characters. I'm curious to see about the volleyball. We had the lineup shift, the strategy is coming. Kita is moving his players around and manipulating them to put their best performance on the floor. Asahi is stepping up to cover for Noya.
And Kageyama ended last episode with a solo stuff block.
It warms my heart.
On Aaron.
Warms my heart.
So, let's see, it's crunch time, okay? Go time, set 3. For all the marbles.
For a chance in the next round.
Here we go. I'm excited. Adam's clearly excited. So, let's get started. Season 4, episode 21 of Haikyu is coming right now. Just so we can relive it again.
Drop it.
Gotcha. Very nice.
That's not great for Aaron's confidence at the beginning of the third set.
Oh. Love that, love that. Mm-hmm.
もちろん基本にのっとって止めに行きます。僕がいきなり全国トップのミドルブロッカーに勝てるわけもないですけど。でも1対6。
Take your space.
Music to my ears.
Yeah. Man, every point in this set is so big.
あれはむやみに追っかけても逆を突かれたり、そもそも奴の打点の幅をカバーしきれない。止めることに躍起になったらドツボにはまる。って分かってても多分俺は我慢できなくてたまに手を出しちゃうし、何本かは止めれると思う。でもツッキーは多分 1,2 セットかけて後ろに伝えてんだ。これが砂林太郎のターン打ちですよって。バレーは点を取られて当然の競技。失点をなくすなんて不可能。どんな攻撃も完全攻略なんてね。
It's a very interesting point.
この砂のターン打ちに関しては、
Oh, grin.
打てば打つほど有利になっていくのが ズッキーたちの方だな。
こいつ意図的に
Yes.
塞いできたな。
毎回気持ちよく歌してくれてありがとう。思った通り打ってくれてありがとうございます。意図的。こんなに自己主張の薄いミドル初めてだよ。機械かよ。
You have a robot too.
ラスのさすがに飛び道具ばかりじゃないね。これは分かんなくなってきましたね。木下。
木下10点取ってこい。
I know I've said it before. I'll say it again because it's just perfectly laid into my hands. Block defense works together. And just because you don't actually physically get the block doesn't mean you're not doing your job. Because you are taking away one option for the hitters, and then it's the defense's option job to take away the other options.
And you have to work in tandem. And the best defense doesn't let hitters know they're doing exactly what they want them to do. And it's you can see the light bulb went off with Rentaro's like, wait, I thought I was just better than him. Not the case. You're being moved around, my friend. And I love...
It's definitely scarier to be manipulated into doing exactly what they want.
Yeah. And Daichi's the perfect defender to dig around that. He was too inside the court at the beginning, but it's the same thing that we've seen with Noya calibrating on how hard Ushijima's hit and serve was. Like, you get a feel for a player in a match, and now that he's played 2 sets, it's going to be tough for him to change in the 3rd set. Because he's in a rhythm. He's doing it. It's been scoring.
この試合最後のチャンス。
ナイスだ。
Come on.
木下一本ナイス。脳内サービスエース28本目。多分木下さんには聞こえてない。相手の音も味方の音も感覚は全部ボールと白帯と狙う場所に注がれている。
Well, that thing is dancing. All you can do is hit your best serve. Sometimes they're going to pass it. He maybe shouldn't ready to play defense.
And just like that, you're done for the match.
強烈な1年を見てすげえって興奮して、でも自分とは違う人種だしって思って、でも自力でヒーローになった山口、田中、いざって時借り出されてきっちり仕事した縁の下、成田、西野谷や影山みたいになれなくても、俺もどっかで何か劇的な活躍ができるんじゃないかって、一瞬だけでもヒーローになれるんじゃないかって勘違いしてたんだな。すいません。木下さん、ナイスサーブです。いいとこ狙えてたぞ。おい！お前がここぞってところでかっこよく決めるチャンスは別に今日で終わりってわけじゃねえんだからな。はい。でも3年生は今日で終わりかもしれないのに、なのに俺は何もやってない。
影山、一本の一さ。
Ray! Take it.
何か持っている影山飛びを。
攻めの姿勢がいいですね。
No.
よしよし、次の次、宮敦夢のサーブのターンがまた。
I wonder if Kageyama getting that ace is gonna make Atsumu want to spin serve.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, my read on him as a player is that especially if they're down, he's gonna want to do that, and you always equate scoring points more with a spin serve than a float serve. I think he's gonna make a critical error on his next serve.
Big prediction, big prediction.
We'll see.
Also, my heart is broken for Kinoshita.
But
I understand what he's thinking, but it's like, not everybody's gonna be an outright hero.
But after seeing Kita and then seeing his interactions with his teammates, my thought when he came off the court was, your role is to be like Kita. And you just need to embrace it, and you need to understand you might not get that moment under the sun where everybody in the gym is cheering your name, but everybody on your team will know the effect you have.
Are you crying?
A little bit.
Oh my gosh. It's always when we least expect it.
俺超ガキの頃すげえビビリだったんですよ。あんま覚えてねえけど、小学校上がるくらいまでかな。虫が怖い、鳥が
Sounds
怖
like
い、
you.
三輪車が怖い、お化けが怖い、人見知りだった気もするし。
前世とかの話？
ガキの頃っつってんじゃないですか。うちのじいちゃんがリアル獅子の子落とし野郎なんで大体克服しましたけど。あの強烈なじいちゃんな。ハロー。あ、お邪魔してます。2回見たけど2回とも違う美女連れてた。
Good for grandpa.
試合中に饒舌な西野珍しい。緊張からか。
宮敦夢のサーブの時、足が床に張り付いてなんか懐かしい気がしたんす。怖いって思うことが、怖いってはっきり言えることがすげえな。
怖いが懐かしいってなんだろう。さあ、凡人には分かんないでしょ。
でもじいちゃんが言ったんすよ。怖がるのはもったいねえって。
And just like that.
この野郎。
うまいから食ってみろ。
食わず嫌いしてたものをやっぱり嫌いだって確認すること。
上から行くな。目をじっと見るな。
敵意には理由があること。自転車に乗れたらどこまで行けるのか。
わからずじまいはもったいねえのさ。
That's a good philosophy.
それでも怖かったらどうするの？
そんなの決まってんだろ。助けてもらう。
Oh my goodness.
そのちっこいて
飛ばしたな。
西野屋さ、わざわざ苦手なオーバーやんなくてもアンダーでさばけないこともないんじゃないの？
俺もアンダーで全部取れるならそれでいいと思ったし、できると思ってたんだよ。でももっと上がいる。選択肢が増えるって分かっててやんないなんてつまんねえよ。西野前
There's your moment.
ナイススティーブ。しゃあ。
He's
Got
having
him
a good
out
match.
in one serve.
Yeah. Back to back, baby.
烏野高校宮敦夢のサーブを1本で切りました
That could have been the turning point in the game.
Yeah. Are you crying? Oh.
Ah, you love to see those moments. Are you gonna be okay?
No.
And I love that Noya included him in that moment. Like, everybody on the team understood the magnitude of him serving. Unless it gets close and they go into extra time, he's not going to get to serve again. And he's their biggest weapon.
Wait, it goes to 25, right?
No, I don't think so.
I always get confused.
Oh, I just assumed it was to 15. I don't know. Okay. Well, if my assumption is wrong, then I apologize. But regardless, he scores them a ton of points from the service line. And for Noya to admit he's scared, so that his teammates know, right? For Kenoshita to understand what that means for him and how he can help him based off their practice, and to do that is just being an awesome teammate. And Noya pointing him out, knowing that he has a limited role and making him feel part of that success, like, that's the essence of a team. They're just rolling. Everything goes well for them.
I thought he was getting all choked up and emotional.
No, throw bubble. Yeah, those are the great team moments in situations like that.
Oh, the fact that he admitted he was scared is like huge, because he learned from his grandpa, like, if you're feeling scared, let somebody help you. So he like tapped into that to let people know, to like make himself open to receiving help. Like, oh my.
Admitting you're scared is a very vulnerable, scary thing to do.
It is.
And I will say, especially in male sports, you're just not supposed to do that. And yeah, that's a really cool moment.
When he turned and pointed to him, oh my gosh, I wanted to just sob.
You did.
My throat is very tight. Still.
しようかな。勝手に名前変えたらばあちゃん悲しむんちゃう。アホか。サム、おさむのサム。じゃあ初むはツムか。いやツムは変やろ。かっこよすぎる。なんでやねん。うん。
こんにちは、犬畑です。今日あなたぎょうさん集まってくれて。リア兄弟。その名前が有名になってくるより前から俺は双子を知っとった。
セッターか。スパイカー見たかったな。失礼な双子やな。ジバ来んかな。ジバ来るかアホ。ツムアホやな。セッターは一番うまいやつがやるクールなポジションなんやで。じゃあサムセッターがええの？いやスパイク打つ。じゃあなんで言うたんや。
おーナイスキーやすごいな。
なんやむっちゃうまく打てたな。
ビビらんで入っといて。おっちゃんが打たしたる。
Dang.
Tossing is not that easy.
打たしたる。
セッターかっこええな。
You never know what's gonna inspire somebody.
Yeah.
アラン君やチースあ、
双子はうまいよりか強い感じで闘争心が人一倍旺盛。どちらかといえばオサムの方が一枚上手でオサムに挑むアツムがよくある構図。
オサム、セッターやってみ。
セッターは一番うまいやつがやるポジションやし、しゃあないな。
オサムもアツムも負けず嫌いやったけど、アツムの方は負けず嫌いで収まらない何かがあるような気がした。
じゃあ今日セッターに集む。
すぐ知っとるか。いろんなポジションやった方が上手くなんねんで。
黙って悔しがれ、クソサム。
アツムは見るたびセットの腕を上げてった。特にオサムとのコンビは絶品で、ニア兄弟は恐れられるようになってった。
俺今日めっちゃ調子良かったん。ボールが手に収まる感じ、離れる感じ、感触でブロックもよく見えた。俺のセットに不満はあった？
いや、別に。
じゃあなんで決められへんの？
なんやねんあいつ。
うまいししゃあないやん。
調子乗ってんねんて。
実際あいつら調子ええと勝てるしな。我慢や我慢。
Which twin was that?
嫌われとるで。
で
俺は
That's
絶対お前みたいにならんと決めた。人に優しく生きるんや。
I'm never gonna be like you.
ちっこい頃から知っとる双子やったけど、アツムは時々怖いと思った。他人に仲間に嫌われるってしんどいやんか。
オサム、今日はあかんかったな。
まあそういう日もあるわ。
どんまい。
俺らみんな下手くせや。せやから練習するんやろ。
このポンコツ、あのセッティングでスパイク決められんポンコツはさっさとポジション開け。
アツム、言い方あるやろ。オサムが一番身に染みてんねやから。
てめえが絶好調でもこっちがそうやない時もあんちゃうがい。なんかダメな時は
やめとけってお前ら。
Rotaro just snapping photo evidence.
アツム君は失敗しないんですか？ポンコツにポンコツ言うて何が悪いや。各ポンコツ野郎に言われたないんちゃボヤー。
いや兄弟の喧嘩や。バレー部名物双子乱闘や。どっちが勝つか昼飯かけよ。
That's interesting.
I never had a brother and I never had a sibling close to my age, so I don't know.
My brother and I are 2 years apart, but we were never involved in the same things. So that wasn't ever really a thing. I mean, I think I've seen siblings fight like that for sure.
Yeah.
I thought the comment of I never want to be like you
I want to be a nice guy.
was interesting. I don't generally have a problem with I don't know how I feel about Atsumu saying that to his brother, and if he treats his brother differently than he treats his teammates, and what that dynamic is like. It's interesting to think about. Like, his teammates clearly don't like him.
Well, they didn't in middle school in particular. But I feel like his delivery was very much like Kageyama back then. And we haven't really seen him engage in that way with people other than his brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is it, do they have that kind of relationship where they talk to each other like that, and then Utsumu just fights him, and that's like
Osamu was the one who attacked because Atsumu said the name.
And I'm saying, is that just their dynamic? Like he'll run his mouth, and then Osamu will just have had enough, and then beat the snot out of him, and that's just kind of the way they do it. Yeah, it's. I don't know that we know quite enough. Their dynamic is interesting, but yeah, I don't know.
And it's interesting that the thing that turned him on to setting was the phrase like, "I'll help you get the ball over."
Yeah, because his actions or his speech to his teammates is kind of counterintuitive to that.
Well, and then Osamu was always better when they were younger, and was just like, it was about like prestige and attention and who's better, but like it's interesting that the thing that caught Atsu's attention was that phrase.
Yeah. Still have bunk beds.
Got it.
多分アツムの一番恵まれとる点は体格よりいろんな能力よりオサムなんやと思う。どんなに他人が追いつけへんスピードで突っ走ったって互いが互いに絶対追いついてくる。それに苛立つこともあるんやろうけど。奴らはきっと競うだけ強くなっていく。
いや。
ユースとはやりよるな、ツム。
悔しないサム。
悔しいわ、アホ。あんま悔しいと思てへんことが悔しい。ツムは頑張っとるからな。
なんやねん。自分が頑張ってないとでも言うんちゃうやろな。
多分頑張ってるプラスちょっとおかしいやつが呼ばれたんちゃうかなと思う。
あ？
俺とお前実力は変わらん。
いや、俺の方がうまいに決まってる。
一通り聞けや。ツムの方が俺よりちょびっとだけバレーボールを愛しとるからな。
ね、fair。
伸びる。ほら。
Look at all our fans. Wow. That's a heck of a set.
I mean, the ball is traveling so flat. I'm like, is that possible?
Yeah, that's all you can do.
今の素晴らしいセットアップに会場のどのくらいが気づいただろうか。普通ならアンダーでレフトに高く上げるであろう場面。これがユースのセッターか。
ほんとよくあの体勢から上げるよね。
So he's done it before.
Yeah.
アンダーでいいじゃん、あれが。セッターはセットするんが仕事やで。適切な位置にボールをセッティングするんや。
I'm just shocked he could do that off of such a flat pass that was heading under the net almost.
オーバーは指10本。よりいっぱいのもんで支えたんね。セッターやもん。
これこそ宮敦夢。お調子者であったり、時に勝ち気で高圧的でありながら、スパイカーに対して誰より紳士で献身的だ。
セッターの鏡だね。
おや。
でも俺には無理だからね。あんな上げづらいボールに、あんな素早く滑り込む反応。
So everybody's recognizing how special that
あんな
was.
低い体勢で体を安定させる筋力も、さらにそこからドンピシャでセットする技術もないからね。
できない理由を饒舌に語るない。
Here's a list of reasons why I would never be able to do that.
At least his skill at looking at the situation applies to himself too.
Oh dang, even Kageyama was impressed.
Yeah. I like that they're highlighting Inarizaki and Itsumu specifically are good players.
Mhm.
Like that they're making special teams and it's not, or special plays, and it's not just all about Karasuno.
I think they do. Haikyu does a really good job of that. They let you get to know a lot of different teams and characters in depth.
Yeah. I do think it's true though in terms of talking about the twins sharpening each other. If you have somebody to compete against day in and day out, that makes you better. No doubt about it. So I thought that was cool. And also the acknowledgement that, you know, you like this a little bit more than me. And I think that
That's huge.
Yeah, especially from a twin standpoint, everybody always expects them to be the same.
Mhm.
And they have different likes, different passions. You know, they're both doing it, but I thought that was kind of cool.
They definitely compete against each other. I don't love everything about their relationship, but the fact that they compete against each other and like make each other better, I think is cool.
The fact that they still have bunk beds in high school was interesting.
I wonder, is Inarizaki a like boarding school? Like, is that a dorm at the school?
Maybe.
That's what it looked like to me, but I don't know.
But at the end of the day, even after fighting, they're lying in bed. Let's play this game together. Like they, you know, you come together and you understand each other. So 10-8.
It was good to learn a little bit more about the twins and
Yeah.
about Atsumu, his path to becoming a setter, Kinoshita's shining moment and his chance to be the hero in a way.
Everybody's hero moment is a little bit different, and he got his, and it was good to see.
And right on cue, just when we least expected it, Adam gets emotional. It's always when we don't think it's coming.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. We've only got 4 episodes left. And then the movie, don't worry. But
How long was the movie?
an hour and a half or something?
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious.
Important stuff.
Well,
Details.
I was thinking about what the episodes covered and how long they were, and
Well,
just,
that's why the movies make me sad. Like, give me more detail in the episodes, please. Thank you.
fair.
But these episodes just keep getting better and better. Ugh. Another episode where I cried. What's the streak gonna get to? We don't know. It's a surprise to me too, everybody. But watching this for the second time, those moments are hitting that much harder, let me tell you.
Definitely looks like it.
I'm sorry, I can't control it. But we know you guys love Atsumu too, so I'm sure you have lots of thoughts about his backstory, about how he got to where he is today, things like that, about that set, you know. So be sure to hit us up in the comments below, and as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Haikyu coming next week. Bye!